thank you so much for inviting us to come and to sit in your back garden and to discuss your favourite hymn, Pat. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So tell us, which is your favourite hymn and why do you like it so much?
Well, it's like some others. It's my favourite hymn. It's Dear Lord and Father of Mankind. And I think it's a wonderful hymn. The more I read it or sing it, the more it sort of gives, in a way. It gives me guidance. And I think it has a lovely melody, which is simple, easy for most people to sing because it doesn't go up too high or down too low. And I think, and also the hymn has some beautiful words, and that's the best thing about it. It's more like a prayer in a way, I think.
Yeah.
You feel as if you're praying when you're singing it because you're thanking God for all He's given you, and then it's one line goes, forgive our foolish ways. And I think foolish ways is quite a nice way of putting sin, because it is foolishness mostly, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that you just are forgetful for a dying being. And what are the other things I have to say about it? It's like sort of having a conversation with God and admitting our foolishness and asking forgiveness and sort of renewing our relationship with Him in a way.
Fantastic.
Yes. And that's mostly what I like about it. Brilliant. Without detailing the words.
No, well, that's all right. Well, maybe we'll come back to that in a moment. So you've mentioned about how it can feel like a prayer and a conversation with God, which is beautiful. Yeah. Does it sort of create any sort of particular feelings in you when we sing this hymn together?
I think feelings of the need of God, and quite a bit of a remorse with past sins and things, and a feeling of more closeness with Him. And you feel in your heart that you are getting a response, and because of the lovely words.
Yes. So God somehow speaks to you through it, or reassures you somehow of His presence with you as we sing. That's a terrific gift, actually, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. Oh, thank you. And how has it been important to you, perhaps at a particular time, or maybe at many times?
Well, I can't say that I've sort of felt at the time that God is there with me.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of changes in my life and a lot of moves around the countryside, as a lot of people have now. And I do feel that at those times He has helped me to make decisions and the best things to do in the circumstances, and it all seems to have worked out well.
Yes.
In the end, in spite of my conscious of all the problems and things that come up in everybody's life, don't they?
Yes.
But yes, there is this sense of guidance and help along the way, and not a feeling that you're sort of sinking into awful things, but it's He's holding you up.
Yeah, well, that's terrific.
Yes.
Yeah, that certainly comes through in the words, doesn't it? As you say.
Does, yes. Yes.
Brilliant.
And being simple words, and I mean, I like hymns with a lot of loud praise and thanks and all that. It's absolutely lovely that you can let yourself go in praise and everything.
Yes.
But this one, I feel really touches you.
So it comes to a deep place somehow.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, we might have covered this as we've been chatting already, but is there a particular aspect of God or a Bible story that the hymn helps you or reminds you of?
Yes, when I was looking through the words, I thought that, when he speaks about calling the disciples
Yes.
beside the Syrian Sea, and it's just so emotive, I think, that,
Yes.
when he calls you, you've got to do what the disciples did and just get up and go along with it.
Yes.
You've no other response.
No.
That's enough to make to do that.
Thank you very much for this time now, Pat. It's been lovely to come and see you, and thank you for your wise thoughts about this beautiful hymn. Thank you.
I hope they're useful.
Indeed. Thank you.